Hey everyone, Kevin Stanford here out of Longview, Texas, and I'd like to thank you for taking a few moments of your time to listen to some information that is positively impacting a lot of people's lives on a global scale, including my own. So over the next several moments, what I like to do is to simply give you a snapshot. I want to give you a basic overview of exactly who we are as a company, what it is that we do. That way you can make the best business decision for you and your family. But before I do, just a little bit about myself. Professionally, I have a background in corporate training, but I also have a pretty extensive background in the direct sales industry, and I've truly been fortunate to have been coached and mentored by some extremely successful entrepreneurs over the years. And so what I've done is I've put together 5 key things that I always leverage anytime I'm evaluating a business opportunity to help me make the best business decision for me and my family. And I love for you to keep these 5 key things in mind as you take a listen to this information right now. The first thing that I look at is the leadership, because I truly believe that everything rises and falls on the shoulders of leadership. So I look at the characteristics of the leadership, I look at the integrity of the leadership, I look at the track record of the leadership, and I look at the vision that they have for the company and the opportunity. The second thing that I look at is what I like to call the USP. That's the unique selling proposition. Meaning, I look at the opportunity, I look at the product or service that's being offered, and I have to ask myself, is it like everything else that's in the marketplace, or does it truly have mass appeal? The third thing that I look at is the timing and positioning, both for myself as well as the company. Because one of the things that I've realized over time is that if an opportunity has already passed momentum, typically the income opportunity that I'm looking for is already passed as well. The fourth thing that I look at is the environment on the systems and strategies. See, I want to know that the company already has systems and strategies in place so that anyone at any level of experience can plug into and truly have an opportunity to win. And then last but not least, the fifth thing is the overall value that's being displayed. Meaning, I take my business hat off and I put my consumer hat on, and I have to ask myself, do I truly see enough value in what's being offered that I would honestly be willing to pay a monthly subscription fee in order to maintain access to that product or service? Well, ladies and gentlemen, when I took a look at the information that I'm about to share with you now, hands down, all 5 of those boxes were checked and so much more. And so that's why I'm actually proud and honored to be a part of this opportunity that I'm about to share with you. So what I'm going to do is pull up a few slides, but while I'm doing that, I want to go ahead and give you a disclaimer. I want to let you know that past performances does not guarantee the same results. We cannot make any guarantees of results of success for you, because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's all up to you what you do with this information that we're going to share. Now, I'm going to share with you some income. I'm going to share with you some things that we've already been able to do. But again, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it is all up to you what you do with this information, and that's going to determine the type of results that you are going to get. But what I'm also going to do, I'm going to turn my camera off. That way you can really focus on the information versus me and my hand movements, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. The name of the company is Economy. Now, when I think of the word economy, I really think of lifestyle and the environment around you. Okay. Like we've all heard the saying, the economy is good or the economy is bad right now. What that really means to me is when the economy is good, the value of the dollar is more, you're able to buy more things, you're enjoying your lifestyle, you're doing more things in life. When the economy is bad, that means the value of the dollar is not so good. You're holding on to your money tighter. Inflation has hit, things cost more, and you're more cautious with your money. At the end of the day, the central word is money. How much you have determines the lifestyle that you live. In this company economy, what we're sharing with you is a skill set to gain knowledge and truly understand money, currency, how it works, how it flows, how to earn it, how to compound it and make it go further, how to truly leave generational wealth for your family when it comes to money. Money determines literally all the things that we do in life. So economy is sharing that skill set that can truly be passed down from generation to generation to start the wealth process. To me, economy is more or less like the Netflix of the financial literacy. Okay, you're going to get your Ivy League type information about finances, but everything is broken down into elementary bite sizes, if you will. That way, any and everyone can truly understand how to leverage this skill set. That's what economy is to me. So let's go ahead and get started. We are a global company. But one of the things that we're doing right now is starting to put some focus on the United States. We are literally in what's called a pre-launch stage for the US. Again, we've already established ourselves globally, but now we're coming locally. So the majority of this presentation, this overview is going to be about the US. So what we've done is we now have a home office in Los Angeles, California. Now, speaking of money, Robert Kiyosaki is very well known as a financial expert. He wrote a book that's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And it's really about the mindset, the way that money is looked at and it compared to different dads. It really breaks down the difference in understanding when money goes out, the difference in spending money and investing money. It's an excellent book to read, but again, it's really going to put you in the right mindset about money. Now, the majority of the world is on what's called the left side of the cash flow quadrant. The left side meaning being either an employee or self-employed. Then you have the right side of the quadrant, which is about 5% of the world, meaning you are what's called a business owner and or an investor. Now, a good friend of mine and our business associate, Mr. David Guilty, lives by the mindset of do your job, but work your business. And when I heard him say that for the first time, it just really dawned on me. A lot of times people look down on jobs, and I don't. I say leverage your job to earn money and then leverage that income to work a business to buy your time back. See, when being an employee, being self-employed, your income is directly tied to the amount of time that you can work that job. The challenge with that sometimes is that there's only 24 hours in a day. There's only so many hours that you can physically work your job to earn money. But here's something to think about. What happens if something happens to you where you can no longer fulfill those requirements at that job and you lose that job, which means you also lose your income? The thing is, if you leverage it properly and move into the right side, the business owner and the investor quadrant, this is what happens. When you have a business or you are a big business owner, you are not able to leverage systems and strategies and the efforts of other people to whereas your income is now not tied to the amount of time that you can work, but how well the system and the leverage works. Moving into the investor category where now you can leverage your money, compound your money to go out and, as my mentor says, come back with friends. This is what you're going to learn here within Economy. Here's the CEO and founder, Mr. Hassan Mahmoud, a gentleman who is a financial expert in finances. He's done multiple 9 figures in global sales. He's traveled the country, and he has already documented, helped tens of thousands of people worldwide position themselves to earn true passive residual income. As you can see, he's been featured many times: Yahoo Finance, CBS, MarketWatch, Fox News, just to name a few. And I stress that because this shows the documentation of the experience of the person who's leading the way here within Eaconomy. And one of the visions that Mr. Hassan had was to put a platform together where any and everyone who chose to leverage the principles and the things that he's done to position them to truly not only understand finances, currency, but to be able to leave a family legacy, to enjoy the lifestyle that they can not only dream of, but truly enjoy what they deserve. He's gone out and he has acquired some of the best financial experts and educators who are exclusively here within our platform to teach us this skill set. One of the things that I want to talk about when it comes to finances is what's called Forex, or the foreign exchange market. This is one of the most lucrative, largest financial markets in the entire world. You're talking about over $6 trillion per day being traded within this industry. What is foreign exchange? Every country has its own currency. Like here in the US, we have the US dollar, which has so much in value. But if you go to another country, let's just say that you go to Mexico as an example. When you get to Mexico, they have what's called pesos. So what you would do is exchange the US dollar for X amount of pesos. It has a value. Now, the difference in those two currencies is what we are learning to understand and what we are learning to trade. What affects the value of the currency? The economy. What goes on in the economy affects the way the currency is, the value of it. We're going to share with you how to capitalize on the differences in those values. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that I understand is that most of us have money in what's called banks. When our money is sitting in the bank, it's not truly sitting in the bank, if that makes sense. What do I mean? What are the banks doing with our money? They're trading our money. That's why if you go to the bank right now and you say, I'd like to withdraw $100,000 of my money, they're not going to go into the back, into the vault, and just bring you $100,000. Why? Because it's not there. Our money is being traded on the markets. Once I understood how the banks were really working, it just made sense that if I could learn a skill set and do what the big banks are doing, how much more income, how much more money could I bring to my family? How would that affect my lifestyle? And ladies and gentlemen, once I started to understand it, things started to change. This is just one of the things that you're going to learn here at Eaconomy. So let's talk about the services itself. First, you're going to have access to something that's called an ECA, the Economy Calibrate Academy. This is where the learning process starts. You will have access to documented expert educators, live Zooms multiple times a week. In addition to the live sessions where not only you learn, but you can ask questions and get a better understanding, you will also have access to a video training academy. So irregardless of whether you're a very basic beginner or a more advanced person, you will have information that you can watch over and over and over again as many times as you need to truly get an understanding of what's taking place. Not only that, with the live sessions, the Q&As, and the recorded sessions, you'll have access to something that's called Solex, where you will receive phone alerts from various expert educators, various traders, as they analyze the markets, as they find great potential trade setups, they will send those out. You will receive them on your phone. And now you have the opportunity to literally copy and paste those same trade ideas into your own account and leverage the experts. I call this potentially earning while you're learning. So again, while you're learning the skill set, you can leverage the experts through our social trading community platform to start potentially earning income. Then you have access to something that's called Menara. We all know that the world is a technology-based world, and we all have to honestly start to adapt to technology. It is just what it is. Here within Menara, it is an AI technology that literally scans the markets 24 hours a day, looking for potential trade setups. To me, I look at Menara as a digital deal finder. What do I mean? Let's just say that you're looking for a particular car. So you go online and you say, I want this particular type of car. I want this color, and I want these features on the car. When the deal finder finds it, it sends you that information, and now you can analyze it. And if you still want that particular car, you can take advantage of it. You can buy it. With this scanner, that's exactly what it does. And the reason I say that is because although it scans all of the market for every potential trade that's there, you can customize this system to say that I'm looking for these currency trades, these time frames. You customize it to your trading expectations. And now it narrows it down, and it only sends you the trade ideas that meet your specific criteria. Ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely amazing what this technology is doing once you understand how to leverage the tool. It is absolutely priceless what can take place with this technology. When it comes to stock options, because here at Eaconomy, we do multiple things, all areas of finance, not just Forex, but also stock options, also digital currency. So it's all here. So whatever it is that you're focused on that entices you, that's what you have access to. Okay, whatever you choose, it's there for you. But here's Miss Jessica Ronks. This is one of the most sought after stock options educators in the industry. So whether you're a beginner when it comes to stock options, or advanced, she's here to help take you to the next level. Again, weekly live trading sessions, Q&As, it's all there. This young lady right here charges a minimum of $300 per hour for private lessons, but she has decided to be the exclusive educator when it comes to stock options here at Eaconomy, a young lady who is globally documented. So we have, again, the best of the best in our educators and the information that's being shared. We've also partnered with CoinZoom. Okay, there's a way that you could actually earn referral commissions from Eaconomy. And if you leverage that, if you choose to, we earn our commissions through CoinZoom. It's actually sent to this platform. You can leverage the debit card. Actually, on the platform itself, you can trade digital currencies as well. But again, this is just one of our partners. But I'll talk a little bit more about CoinZoom towards the end of this actual overview. So ladies and gentlemen, you're not sure how to get started. You like what you've heard so far and you want to take advantage of it. Let me share with you how to become a customer of Eaconomy. Now, again, remember, we are a global company, so we have two packages. I'm going to focus on the one that's here for the US. If you're outside of the US, get with the person that shared this with you and they can give you a few more details. But for the US, you can choose to become what's called an elite customer. It is $149 for the first 4 weeks access. And then it's only $99 every 4 weeks thereafter. What are you getting as a customer? Again, you're getting access to the ECA. live and recorded calls, daily sessions, Q&As. Okay, that is in the Forex market. That is in your digital assets market, which is teaching you cryptocurrency. That's also in your stock options and a few other things. Okay, you're going to have access to Solex, which is going to be phone alerts for various trade ideas from our expert educators after they have analyzed the markets. And all you literally have to do is copy and paste the information. You're going to have access to Menor, which is our AI, artificial intelligence scanner that scans the market 24 hours a day for potential trades that you can take. And then, of course, you're going to have access to CoinZoom. Now, we do have what's called add-on services, such as Plutus. Plutus is going to be, to me, for your more advanced traders. Once you have a little bit of knowledge, then there are things such as things called indices, like your US 30, your S&P 500. You have access to trade ideas with gold, your NAS 100. Okay, these are more volatile pairs, which means, in my opinion, you really need to know what you're doing before getting involved with this. But with Plutos, it's only $25 a month extra, but you will have access to live classes, meaning trading live, as well as recording, and you'll also have access to just trade ideas. RFX, which are more your binary options, it's an additional $25 per month. And again, if you're not familiar with what indices and binary options are, no worries. You're going to learn all of that in the ECA. And then you can choose if that's something that you want to take advantage of. Okay. We also have something called DeFiverse. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a full academy within itself when it comes to digital currency. What's digital currency? I think most of us have heard of something called Bitcoin. You may have heard of Solana. You may have heard of Ethereum, but you really don't understand it. If that's you, DeFiverse is definitely for you. Here's the reality. Digital currency is not going anywhere. It is the wave of the future. It is literally changing the way that currency is being moved. Peer-to-peer. Okay? I'm telling you, it is something that you really may want to look into. Within the DeFiverse, you're going to have live trading sessions, just like in the ECA. You have access to recorded sessions, just like in the ECA. Multiple languages on both platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, proven results with an over 80% win ratio. And we have expert educators that are teaching this, not only cryptocurrency, but things such as NFTs, everything related to digital currencies is going to be taught in this platform. Here are two of our main educators, Mr. Crypto Picasso, Mr. Kevin Baquaro. Many years of experiences, but ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you they are spot on in this industry, they are spot on, teaching everything from understanding market psychology to leveraging AI solutions, understanding blockchains, and so much more. Now, for those who are just mainly interested in the digital space, only $149 for the first 4 weeks, and then $99 every 4 weeks thereafter if you're only interested in the DeFiverse. However, if you're interested in everything that we talked about from the ECA and DeFiverse, or you're already an elite member, then now you can choose to just use this as an add-on for only $69 a month every 4 weeks thereafter. An amazing, amazing opportunity. The company has also put something in place for those who honestly see the value in what we have, and you're willing to just share it with a couple of people. There's a way that you could get your $99 monthly continuing education for free. It's called 3 and Free. If you refer at least 3 people who choose to become customers with the Economy platform, your $99 is waived. Phenomenal opportunity. Now, for those who may want to go out and build a business, meaning you're willing to go out and share with everyone, what's taking place. You don't have to explain the opportunity, but if you can simply direct them to the information and they choose to become customers, there's a referral program that's been put in place. The company does not spend money on advertising in terms of TV advertisement, billboards, radio. They don't do any of that. They are leveraging the success. They're leveraging the results of the customers who are willing to share with others what's taking place with them as a referral. We do it every day when we buy cars, when we buy clothes, we're on social media, and anytime that we post things or share with others and they take advantage because we told them, we don't earn from that. But here at Economy, we do. We are building through results. Let me share with you how this takes place if you choose to participate with this. When you have personally referred at least 3 people, you are now what's called an apprentice. We are building 2 teams of customers or clients. Think of it like this. You have the left side of the room and the right side of the room. Anytime someone becomes a customer, you choose which side of the room that they are placed in. The system will then add up all of the active customers on the sides of the room, and based off of that number, it will determine your amount of referral bonuses. As an example, when you have at least 3 personally enrolled, you put 2 on one side of the room, 1 on the other, you're an apprentice. You're not earning $100 every single month as long as those 3 customers remain active, but it's paid on a weekly basis, okay? Now, do you think those customers that are on your teams know other people who could possibly see the value in what we offer? If they refer people and they refer people, the rooms are going to grow. When you have at least 10 active customers on both sides of the room, you're now what's called an influencer 500, meaning you're earning $500 per month, but it's paid $125 per week. Here's the beautiful thing about the way that this structure is. You don't personally have to refer all of those people because collectively we are working as a team. Everyone knows other people that we all don't know personally. That's the beautiful thing about this. There are no limits on the amount of customers that can be a part of your team. And think about this. The person that invited you to take a look at this, they only have 2 sides of the room, 2 teams. So it is, you could possibly look up and have people that are part of your teams that you had absolutely nothing to do with. It happens all the time, okay? As you can see within this particular part of the referral program, you could earn anywhere from $100 per month all the way up to $100,000 per month in passive income based off of the amount of active customers in your teams. Here's the beautiful thing. It actually goes more than 100,000. It goes all the way up to $1 million, okay? But the reality of it is this. I tell people, focus on the number that could truly help you and your family, whether it's 100, whether it's 100,000. Whatever that number is, if you're willing to put in the work yourself, sky's the limit to what could take place. But I can tell you this, there are people earning every single number that you see on this screen. There's somebody documented right now that's receiving that amount of money. Okay, so it's totally up to you. Whatever you and your family need, ladies and gentlemen, go after it. There are 2 types of people that's taking a look at this overview right now. You have those who make it happen, and you have those who don't. Here's the reality of it. One of the things that I understand, that I learned from my mentor, is that successful people create the necessary conditions in their mind in order to win. Successful people evaluate information and they make a decision quickly, and they're slow to change it. While other people, takes them a long time to evaluate the information, and they change their mind over and over, back and forth, and typically do not have the type of results that they say they want. It's your time. If you've been looking for an opportunity to increase your income, to buy some of your time back. If you've been dreaming and you understand that you're not where you want to be in life and you're truly looking to change, hopefully you've seen the value in what we've shared today with our company, Economy, to help fulfill that dream. As I get ready to close, here's something that I always think about myself. This is something that I had to do. I had to look in the mirror at one point in time, myself, and ask myself this question. And I want you to do the same if you will. I want you to look in the mirror and say, am I truly better off today than I was 2 years ago? But more importantly, will I be better off 2 years from now if I keep doing exactly what I'm doing today? If you've answered no to either or both of those questions, hopefully you've seen enough value in what I've shared with you today in the leadership. You've seen enough value with the unique selling proposition. You've seen enough value with the timing and positioning. You've seen enough value and understand that there are systems and strategies in place. And you've just seen enough overall value to allow Economy to be one of the vehicles to help you get closer to your dreams. Let the person know that invited you to take a look at this information, how it is you want to take advantage of Economy, either strictly as a customer, learn the information, leverage the information, or as a potential business partner, meaning that you know some other people and you're willing to go out to share what it is that we're offering. Now, when I say share, we just want you to become an excellent inviter, meaning if you could just invite them to the information, you can allow one of us, someone who does this, someone who understands this, to share the information on your behalf. You become a great inviter, we will tell the story, and together we can help put some clients on the books, some people in the business, and some profits in your pockets. And let me share with you also what you get when you become a family member. Every Saturday morning, we have what's called a board of directors call, where my coach and mentor, a gentleman named Mr. Edwin Haynes, who's truly documented, pours into us success principles. Let me share with you who my coach and mentor is. A gentleman named Mr. Edwin Haynes lives in Houston, Texas. When it comes to traditional businesses, he's owned oil and gas companies. He has an incredible real estate portfolio, insurance portfolio, steel industry, just to name a few when it comes to traditional businesses. He's also an Amazon best-selling author of a book called You Have Permission to Succeed, in which he did not write until he had already documented, earned multiple seven figures. And the reason he said he didn't want to write the book until he had already achieved that is because he wanted to put the principles in the book that he actually leveraged in order to gain that type of success. See, that's what I call a do it first, a leader's leader. He goes out and makes it happen. And then he leaves the blueprint for anyone like you and I to follow if we're willing to do the necessary steps in order to win. When it comes to the direct sales industry, over 20 plus years of documented success. He's built organizations on a global scale into the hundreds of thousands. And he's generated more than $400 million of revenue documented from that industry alone. That means that he has truly helped a lot of people positively change their lives. When he evaluated the information that I just shared with you, and he said, I see the vision. I vetted the leadership, and I like what they're doing. And he saw it as a way to, again, go out and positively impact people's lives. When he said it was thumbs up for him, it was thumbs up for me. Guys, this is what you have. So again, let the person know who invited you, whether you just want to be a customer or whether you want to actually come in and build a business. If you choose to build a business, what we'll do, we'll get together with you. We'll do what's called a game planning session, which is exactly what it is that you want to get accomplished, what your goals and what your dreams are. And then we will help put a game plan together for you at whatever level you want. And then we will help you execute that game plan to go out and get the results that you're looking for. Again, my name is Kevin Stanford out of Longview, Texas. It's truly been my honor and pleasure sharing this information with you. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of you, not from the top, but at the top together. Again, I want to say welcome in advance to the Economy family. We'll see each and every one of you guys at the top. Goodbye for now.